my colleague has said, if we were to get another Tega Wood, it would be better than even what we have in. So my brother, His Excellency Musalia, you know, when I left school, I went to America, I left India. When I came back, he was already a minister in marketing. He was the minister for marketing. And ever since, he has always known how to survive. And as you can see, he's been in every government ever since. I think it's only one government that he was not in. So he's an excellent politician. And I'm trying to learn a lot from him so that I can also survive. Because politics is a very challenging career. We also have Maria. You know, when I was campaigning, I came here I had a tournament for the caddies. And I came here, and Maria, who is here, the communications agency, he stood up and spoke very about our candidate, about our president. And this club, Kiambu, at that time was 98.9 Azimio. But she very bravely stood up and defended our party. And I understand a few days after that, and being kicked out of this club. But because she's another very tough lady, she was able to fight, and today she's been proven right. And everybody today is asking her for in fact, when the governor said that he wants to take 20 acres, I think all of you want to see her, because now you know that she's very powerful. So Maria, I would like to say keep it up and continue the good work you are doing. Now Karanga, who was just here, I noticed Karanga has gained a lot of weight. I don't know, Karanga, I don't know if that's the right weight for you to be playing golf, but I understand everywhere you're going, you're winning. So Karanga is also I think my distant relative, and he's from my village in Dumberi. Karanga can attest to that. So we have that connection with Karanga. Congratulate Kiambu Golf Club on 100 years. That is a major milestone. And that's because of the resilience of the members. You've gone through a lot of adversity, but because of your hard work and determination, you've been able to maintain the golf club, and you continue to do great things. I have been talking to the governor of Kiambu, and I've told him that we Kiambu golf, any land out of this Kiambu Golf Club will not be in the best interest of Kiambu. It will not be in the best interest of sports in this country. So I would like to tell the people of Kiambu, I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that none of it is taken away. Oh, you know, golf is very important. Most people do not know. But golf, when you do, you're actually going 8 kilometers. So golf is very good for exercise. And you know, the best exercise is walking. When you walk, unlike what people have been saying, or they have proven that walking is the best exercise. So when members walk for the 19 holes, they're actually walking 8 kilometers. And so they're getting the best exercise that a person can get. Also, golf is very good for socializing. You build relationships when you socialize. So golf is highly recommended. So it's a very, very positive thing to have. Also, golf gives you good mental health. When you walk the 18 holes under the trees, you are able to get a lot of oxygen. That oxygen goes to and makes your body very, very, the oxygen that you get gets your body to be in top shape form. And you notice that anybody who plays golf is always very positive, and they're always looking very fresh when you meet them. Now, we have been told that all the caddies who are here have raised their children. They have been able to take their children to school, and they have been able to make a livelihood through golf. So golf is a win-win situation. Now, before I finish, I want to tell you that when Wamatangi said that he was going to take 20 acres from you, the community of Kiambu was silent. The reason they were silent is because they think that you are elite and you don't care about them. We have been told that Mr. Waidaka, I go to church with him, has adopted, part of your corporate social responsibility, Waidaka has adopted 2 kids. And I know you gave some food to firewood to a certain organization. But let me tell you, you need to do more. You need to do more to make sure the community around you is with you. Because if the community around you was with you, the governor would not have talked about taking 20 acres. He would have been very careful and avoided that topic and said that you'll remain as you are. But because you've kept away and that's why you're finding that the people you. So I'd like to recommend to you 1 or 2 things to get. You need to organize medical camps. There are very many wealthy people here in Kiambu. You need to go out there and go to the churches, organize a medical camp, and let the people know that it's the Kiambu Golf Club that's doing that, so that the people feel you. You also need to, I know you're teaching golf in schools, but you need to do more. You need to encourage and do more in teaching golf so that people feel that they are getting from golf. Now, I have started an education kitty whereby I want to recognize kids who have done very well in high school and need to go to university. And I'm working to work with you through your chairman, Mr. Graton Babs, who has asked me to form a committee whereby we shall establish a kitty for all the bright kids of Kiambu. And when you do that, the people of Kiambu will feel that you are part of them, and they shall defend you, and you shall be able to keep your golf club with nobody coming to interfere with what you're planning to do. So with those few comments, I would like to say that Karanga, I'm very, very happy that you're doing well. And that young man who was here, who was playing in Nyeri, I'm going to give you 20,000 shillings so that you're able to continue tomorrow. And I think you should go sleep in, I don't know where you'll go sleep. Maybe you should go sleep at Serena. I think so that tomorrow when you wake up, you're able to yeah, so thank you very much, and congratulations to everybody who is here. And there's a gentleman called Esemere who have not seen. I think Esemere, you are now you are at one time in the ICT department in the government. It was very nice to see you here, and all the other friends and colleagues that I have not seen in a while. Nashukuru sana. And even any of you gave me votes, although I know Kiambu, I hardly got any votes in Kiambu here, but if I did, I would like to say asante sana, nashukuru sana. And I would like to tell you, musikae huko nje, kujeni pale kuna moto. Huko kuna baridi, mkuja kwa nyumba yetu ambayo iko na moto. Unajua tumekuwa in government for only 9 months, and when we took over, the government had no money. Now is when we are setting ourselves. We just had the budget. So in the coming months, in the coming year, you shall see that this government is what we promised you. So, and with those few remarks, I would like to now welcome my former classmate, a great sportsman, a great politician, and a great friend of Kenya, a great man who helped us in getting the Mulembe Nation together, Your Excellency, Dr. Musalia Mudavadi.
Please be seated. Okay. All right. Good evening, golfers. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The young man was doing his job, so we give him that time. Let me acknowledge through salutation the club chairman, the Centenary chairman, the chairman of the Kenya Golf Union, Chola, the members of parliament, Machua of Kiambu, Wamushomba of Githunguri, Kiragu of Limuru, my very erstwhile friend, Mary Wamboi, the vicar, Professor Njenga, ladies and gentlemen and fellow golfers, good evening. I knew I was coming to Kiambu, and I asked myself, what I'm going to say is going to be so serious, I want it on record. And then I will say a few lighter things after I've said the ones that I believe should be good. But remember, in politics and in today's world, there is really nothing that is off record. Whatever you say, you are held to account. So let me start. It is with great pleasure and admiration and respect that I am here to associate with Kiambu Golf Club Centenary celebration. This is a historic milestone. It is a testament to the dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment of all those who have contributed to the growth and success of this iconic club. As one of the oldest sports clubs in the country, and of course the oldest sports club in Kiambu County, Kiambu Golf Club remains a pillar of social activity serving the country at large. I hope the club will maintain the lead status it has in the past for the next 100 years. Meanwhile, humorous club anecdotes have it that though Kenya's colonial governors frequented both Kiambu and Kakamega golf clubs, the colonial governors preferred Kakamega more. I don't know why, but being the patron of Kakamega Golf Club, allow me to receive the accolades for Kakamega Golf Club. However, that cannot deny Kiambu Club its laurels. The club is among the 6 founding golf clubs of the Kenya Golf Union in 1928. I also understand that it was at a meeting held here at Kiambu that led to the formation of the Kenya Ladies Golf Union, these are no minor milestones. They amplify the significant contribution of Kiambu Golf Club in the development of golf sport in Kenya. We are here to share in the pride and glory of these milestones. A golf course of such pristine greenery in the middle of a town for 100 years without encroachment is a testament that Kenyans, if we are serious, and I say that again, if we are serious, can preserve our environment despite the pressure of urban population growth on limited space. It also speaks of the respect the Kenyan people have for pristine areas. And I'm sure you've heard what previous speakers have said. As a former minister for local government, I know that it is not at the people's instigation that such spaces in urban areas are destroyed. Usually, the instigation and sometimes incitement is by leaders whose vision is limited to acquisition of instantaneous wealth through public land grabbing rather than generational preservation of our physical environment. I am certain that the current club leadership is focused on mechanisms that will see the club celebrate another 100 years while intact. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also take this opportunity to request county governments who have not already done so to carry out an inventory and repossess any illegal acquired or grabbed public land within their jurisdictions. This is urgent for purposes of housing and sanitation planning for the increasing urban population. Kenya's urban population for 2021 was 15 million, which is about 29% of the total population, estimated at 53. By 2022, out of an estimated population of 53 million, 29%, as I've said, was urban. As of June 22nd, 2023, that is just a few weeks ago, the population of Kenya was estimated at 57, with 30% or 17.1 million people in urban areas. The UN further estimates that the Kenya population by 2030, when our Kenya Vision 2030 expires, will be 64 million people. 34% of them will be living in urban areas. Still, according to UN estimates, by 2050, Kenya's population is expected to reach 85 million, and almost half, or 44 million, that is 46%, of them will be living in urban areas. Today, the proportion of the youth aged 18 to 34 in Kenya constitutes 25%. And those below 15 years make up 43% of the total population. The reason for this statistic is that Kenya's population is largely youthful, at 68% under 34 years. 68% under 34 years. This demography is increasingly urbanizing, whether in satellite urban areas, in the counties, or the major towns and cities in Kenya. The urban pool is real, is increasing, and must be planned for. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate Kiambu Golf Club Centenary, we must look forward to the day Kenya will be renowned for international golf players as we have in athletics. This will be achieved if we deliberately encourage the youth to take up golf as a sport and create space where they go to school, work, and live. Kiambu County has the advantage of taking the lead in this endeavor because of its rapid settlement of young peri-urban, middle, and working class population from Nairobi. This influx will require green space for recreation and leisure. And the club is one that will offer such services to this population. Let this youthful demography patronize more of such public golf facilities so that we can demystify the game of golf as a pastime for the rich, as Mashua was alluding to. I commend Kiambu Club and the county partnership that has produced some very fine golfers over time. 3 of the ladies who have played for Kenya, as you heard earlier, have come from Kiambu. Joyce Wanjiru, member of the Kiambu Golf Club, is a name that resonates with golf enthusiasts across the country, as she has represented Kenya with utmost pride in local and international events. Her dedication and exceptional skills have earned her a place of prominence among fellow golfers. Joyce should be a true inspiration to young lady golfers. Another member of the Kiambu Golf Club, Michael Karanga, he stood here, has achieved the pinnacle of success by topping the prestigious Golfer of the Year GOTY rankings. Michael's achievements serve as a testament to the limitless potential and talent present within our country, if only we can nurture them. I am glad to note that the 2 splendid players are role models for youngsters who would take up the game of golf, and that already the club has a growing number of junior golfers. This is very encouraging for growing tomorrow's crop of international golf players. For continued attraction, I encourage the golf club leadership and counties across the country to cultivate the burgeoning public and private investment partnerships to cater for sports facilities. It is my honor to wish the Kiambu Golf Club all the success in the future. Asante sana. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a story or two. Because I'm a golfer. So I'll tell you something about Kakamega. Kakamega was one of the clubs that lost land very early. That is the golf club. And believe you me, it is the government of the day that took away a lot Kakamega Golf Club, build the provincial headquarters, facilities. What is this club today is very little. I wish we could reverse that. We can't. Even I, at a very personal level, I was roped into a scheme with my consent, and without my people were subdivided. and this is a golfer. I've got another friend here, Karanja. This one, he makes sure I don't make legal mistakes. He's my legal advisor. Women have worked together as golfers, and they've made their contribution towards society. And I know there are seniors who are talking, they have made their contributions, and many others. So, Mashua, you're my classmate, but this one I must tell you, these are good people. Thank you. It is important that we pull together, we embrace unity. We must now soldier on. I've been telling people that the elections are behind us, and we are not going to be judged at the next ballot of 2027 by how we won in 2022. We are going to be judged at the next ballot by what we do. Because by 2027, people will not remember that we won in 2022. So we all have a job to do. We have to contribute in our own all levels so that we can succeed and be able to get Kenya into better footing. The challenges are known. They are not simple. They are not a walk in the park. The challenges we have are as difficult on the golf course. Si mnajua? Yeah? When you start shanking and going into the bush, and missing the parts, there are serious challenges. And at the end of the day, what is it all about? It's about your sense of judgment. It's about us. That's it. You either hit too short or you hit too far. But what counts at the end of the day is the score. Kwa hivyo, Mashua, let us play golf. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope one day Kiambu and the table, but bring the guys who can play at my pace, not the ones who are too deadly. Asante sana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We're requesting, we have a book, Your Excellency, which we're asking that you sign for us at the podium. This is our Centenary book, celebrating our 100 years of existence. And thank you very much, and we are happy to have you with us. Mary Mungai, kindly. Be calling the best golfers, the Board of Management, sitting the Centenary Committee, the past chairmen who are with us, the pros, the oldest serving members, and the oldest serving caddies. So please just be on the ready so that we save time for the tokens and the certificates of appreciation from the Centenary Committee. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, especially for signing the Centenary book. On the next phase, we want to request you, Your Excellency, to give awards, some certificates to our members who have been dedicated to this cause, and also some certificates to the golfers who have been doing great for the for this country and the Kiambu Golf Club. The first award. Before that, I think there is a head up, Your Excellency. The Centenary Committee and the board would want to award you with a token of appreciation for coming to us and agreeing to be the chief guest. I would request the members of the board, the chairman of the board, and the members of the Centenary Committee to come forward and present His Excellency with a token of appreciation. Members of the board. Finally, Your Excellency, we would want to present to you a book that has been authored by one of our own golfers. And this book, as you read it over there, is entitled From Coffee to Golf, 100 Years Plus of Kiambu Club. The author, Sam Kamau. I am sure this, when you have this, then you read the rest of the history of the Kiambu Golf Club.
Now I stand somewhere. All right.
Thank you very much. The next is award of certificates to distinguished members of Kiambu Golf Club. And we want to start with one Mary Mungai. Mary Mungai, kindly.
Where is better? Here? Yeah. Yes, I think for there I can see them. This one is. My friend.
Club. We start with our junior, who is doing wonders in golf. We have Elfiz Moigwa. Next is Michael Karanga. Michael Karanga. Your Excellency, we would want to request you also to award certificates to all members of Kiambu Golf Club who have done a job in organizing this.
Who do we start with?
We start with the
Who hasn't got?
no, it's okay.
Yeah, this.
The next, the members of the board, please get seated. Your Excellency, we would also want to request you to award certificates to members of Centenary Organizing Committee. Members of Centenary Organizing Committee, please come forward. Your Excellency, we just need to save time on that. Now I can see you're tired. No. Okay, very good. Okay. Your Excellency, we would also want to recognize our past chairman. If you are past chairman of Kiambu Golf Club and you are around, please come forward for an award of certificate. There are many, so we just want for the guest. Okay, if the members of former chairmen are not around, I can see a few. Can you do it? Try to speed up, please. There are many.
I don't know whether I know that.
No, we are giving it.
See you again and again.
Past chairman, can you try to hurry up? Past chairman, you may have your seat. For that. Okay, sawa. Okay. Your Excellency,